Well, good morning. Jagandar Rana here. So, topic for our religious discussions today is Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna, a great Hindu god in Indian mythology, surrounded by mystic, deep symbolism and teachings. Countless stories of his life and ways continue to influence many teachings that exist today. But see some interesting facts about the Lord Krishna. Means there are 108 names of Lord Krishna, each of which is an unique quality among his personality traits. Devotees offer prayers to God with the chanting of these names, like Govinda, Madhusudan, Vasudeva, which represent his identity as a loving God, wise God, and powerful God, respectively. Also, the most interesting is Krishna and his 16,108 wives. The story of Krishna, according to Hindu scriptures, narrates about his marriages to 16,000 women who were captives in the demon Narkasura's fortress. In doing so, he not only did away with them but also redeemed their honor and prestige in the society. One of the 8 wives is associated with one form of love and devotion. After the Mahabharata war, Gandhari, the mother of the Kauravas, cursed Krishna for not having participated, and he receives this blame from her directly. So, predicting that his family would likewise be erased, Sri professed. It is said that the curse was responsible for the destruction of Krishna's own dynasty, Yadava. Krishna's skin is blue, a color that can symbolize the infinite and the unknowable. The real shade of his true blue sky is the whole universe and all of its wisdom. It tells us that everything becomes a part of the divine, absorbing all that exists the same way, which is probably why it's also one of the strongest shades of the black. I'm a doctor of reunion, Krishna said, meaning I have the ability to give birth also. His most notable act was raising the dead son of his guru, Sandeepni Muni, to compensate him for restoring his son's life alive. This act showcases the divine power of Krishna and how much he respected his gurus. In the Mahabharata, the conch shell, Panchjanya, was a war tool of Krishna. So the sound of his conch sounded the beginning of great battle and begat enemies' tremendous freight. It represents the call for righteous conduct as well as trump of dharma. Krishna was a divine guru and is a special advisor from the side of Pandavas. Yes, he was their friend too. In the Mahabharata, he was the pivotal character one who would counsel Arjuna on the battlefield through Bhagavad Gita and protect Pandavas from numerous challenges. So the fact that he is related to them reinforces his purpose as the champion of justice and virtues. Our Radha, who is often thought of as the eternal consort of Krishna, is one of the most mysterious characters in Hindu mythology. Radha, unlike the 16,108 wives, represents this soul that deep down tosses and turns in relentless search for that place where it finally finds solace and oneness with God. With the mystery of Radha, it is meant to highlight the spiritual side of love and simply cannot exist with physical words. Our Radha, who is often thought of as the eternal consort of Krishna, is one of the most mysterious characters in Hindu mythology. Radha, unlike the 16,108 wives, represents the soul, the deep legacy, the soul that deep down tosses and turns into a relentless searches for the place where it finally finds solace and oneness with the God. So the mystery of Radha is meant to highlight the spiritual side of the love and simply cannot exist in the physical world. The life of Lord Krishna is a role depicting the divine life, divine love, legend, and eternal knowledge. Be it his 108 names, associations with Pandavas, or the enigmatic relationship with Radha itself, every snippet of Krishna is inherently meant to teach you some lessons in life like devotion, righteousness, and pursuit of the absolute truth, which itself makes this one collection interesting. It is with these facts that we shall better understand the far-reaching impacts of Krishna over the spiritual as well as human value-based thought. The Lord Krishna was a friend, supporter, and advisor to the Pandavas. His role in the Kurukshetra war between Kauravas and Pandavas has been iconic. Bhagavad Gita is one of the most followed spiritual books where you can find answers to any of your doubts. There are devotees of Lord Krishna around the world. What do you know everything about Lord Krishna? This is important to know. Because Lord Krishna himself as a personality of multifarious kind. He is a lover. He is a warrior. He is a pastor. He is a Makhanchor. He is a friend. Very varied face. He has various faces. To do darshan of a great one, that is Virat, means to recognize a Jnani in reality. Who can be called a true Virat? That is someone who can devour our ego. He who annihilates our ego to pieces is called a Virat. And what is the result of that? He also transforms us into a Virat. It takes a Virat for people to bow down in reverence. Arjuna is surrendered to Krishna Bhagwan. Only after Krishna Bhagwan showed Arjuna his Virat Swarup. So the Arjuna remained in the awareness of Sri Krishna gave him. He killed many great men but still did not bind a single karma and achieved ultimate salvation in the same life. The Lord Krishna said it is extremely difficult to find the path of liberation. But if one were to meet a Jnani Purush, then it becomes even easier than making khichdi, a dish that is easy to prepare. The knowledge that Lord Krishna gave to Arjun really is what the Jnani Purush of the Akram Vignan Path gave us here. Jnani Purush destroys the effects of our demerit karma, path, of endless past lives, and gives us the right vision that gets permanently established in us, so that we start seeing the self, the pure soul, in everyone. Atmapat Sarva Bhutesu. So he gave us the awareness of the self. Thus we directly come into Swadharma, religion of this real self, the soul, as expounded by the Yogeshwar Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. While the body fulfills the duties, the relative dharma in the materialistic world, therefore let's get our work done in His presence. In His presence. Because He is, Lord Krishna is the person who has the various colors of his life. Say at the moment of Lord Krishna was the nimit for these words, Arjun was overcome with worldly attachment in spite of having the duty or the dharma of Kshatriya. He was overcome with attachment for his brothers and teachers who were on the side of enemies. So to remove this delusion, Lord Krishna cautioned Arjuna, said, remove your illusion, come to your dharma, be the self, do not become the doer, on the non-doer of karma. Dear Arjuna, the moha, the illusion that attaches you to do the doership that you are doing, the killing is wrong. So let it go. For this Lord Krishna showed him a violent and a very frightful scene. Vishwadarshan. He showed Arjuna a vast picture wherein everyone is dead. Upon beholding this, Arjuna was shaken up. But as he understood everything, he became ready to fight. Then the Lord showed Arjuna the tranquil states of the self. Arjuna, you have been with me for a long time, but you have not yet known me in the true sense. What you see in front of you is not the real me. What you see or seeing is the physical body. I am separate from this body. I am a pure soul. You too, you are a pure soul. Your brothers, uncles, gurus, and friends with whom you are about to fight are also pure souls. So this fighting is your destiny, your karma. So you have to carry it out. So the awareness of the soul, if you remain in this awareness and fight the war, you will not bind new karma, and your old karma that unfolds will exhaust. This will eventually lead you to ultimate salvation. This is how Arjuna receives the divine vision, Divya Chakshu, from the Lord Krishna, and consequently fought the entire war of Mahabharata, killing many great men, yet not binding a single karma. Nishkam karma, as he fulfilled his duty in the relative role of Arjuna. He remained in the awareness of his tranquil and formless real self. That is the soul, the material as part of his Swadharma. Thus he achieved ultimate salvation, moksha, in the same life. In the same life. That is possible. So the image of Lord Krishna today we see was described by Uttara, wife of Abhimanyu and daughter-in-law of Arjuna. King Bajnavi, great-grandson of Krishna, created the first image of Krishna based on the description given by Uttara. The three meals that Sri Krishna enjoyed on earth gives the importance of devotion and simplicity. The three foods are stone-filled and sweet-drenched beaten rice, poha or avar, of Coachella, the leftover grain, in some case Amarnath leaf, offered by Draupadi, and the porridge in the home of Vidura. Sri Krishna is very rarely depicted with the moustache. Parthasarathi form of Sri Krishna worshipped in Triplicane Parthasarathi temple in Chennai as moustache. Cave drawing in Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh depicts Sri Krishna holding Sudarshan Chakra. This drawing is dated to 800 BC. Krishna holding Sudarshan Chakra are found on Indo-Greek coins dating back to 108 BC. These are also surprising facts about the Lord Krishna. And these are also some lesser known facts which are important to know. Because Lord Krishna was born 5,252 years ago. And the Kurukshetra war was started on 8th December 3139 BC and ended on 25th December 3139 BC. There was a solar eclipse from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. on 21st December 3139. Cause of Jayadratha's death. Bhishma died on 2nd February. So, the biological father of Krishna was Vasudeva. Mother was Devaki. Adopted father was Nand. Adopted mother was Yashoda. Elder brother Balram. Sister Subhadra. Birthplace Mathura. Wife Rukmani. Satyabhama. Jambati. Kalindi. Mitravinda. Naganjiti. Bhadra. And Lakshmana. He has 8 wives. Krishna is reported to have killed only 4 people in his lifetime. Chanura, the wrestler of Kamsa, wrestler of Kans. Kans is maternal uncle. Shishupal and Dantavakra, his cousin. He killed only 4 persons. His parents married interracial. Life was not fair to him at all. His mother was from Ogra clan and father from Yadav clan. Interracial marriage. He was born dark skinned. He was not named at all throughout his life. The whole village of Gokul started calling him the black one, Kana. He was ridiculed and teased for being black, short, and adopted also. His childhood was wrought with life-threatening situations. Drought and threat of wild wolves made them shift from Gokul to Vrindavan when his age was 9. He stayed in Vrindavan till 14 to 16 years. He killed his own uncle at the age of 14-16 years of Mathura. He then released his biological mother and father. He never returned to Vrindavan later. He had to migrate to Dwarka from Mathura due to the threat of a Sindhu king, Kala Yavan. He defeated Jarasandha with the help of Vanatya tribes on Gomantaka Hill, now in Goa. He rebuilt Dwarka. He then went to Sandipani Ashram in Ujjain to start his schooling at age 16 to 18. He had to fight the pirates from Africa and rescue his teacher's son. Punardatta, who was kidnapped near Prabhasa, a seaport in Gujarat. He also saw his cherished city, Dwarka, washed away. After his education, he came to know about his cousin's fate of Banvas. He went to their rescue and later his cousins got married to Draupadi. His role was immense in this saga. Then he helped his cousins establish Indraprastha and their kingdom. He saved Draupadi from embarrassment. He stood by his cousins during their exile. He helped them win the Kurukshetra War. Being the eighth avatar of Lord Vishnu, he conveyed the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna when he was reluctant to kill his kin at the battlefield of Mahabharata. The 700 verses of Bhagavad Gita represent the way of life based on love, wisdom, and intellect. The Bhagavad Gita contains a vast sea of knowledge. It gives us the message to keep doing our duty without worrying about the result. Thank you. Thank you very much.